now is retired Lieutenant General Mark Schwartz. His last assignment in the military was serving as the U.S. security coordinator for Israel and the Palestinian Authority. He's now with the RAND Corporation. General, great to have you back. So, General, first of all, how long can all these American military assets, these aircraft carrier battle groups, the strike groups that are all sitting in the Middle East awaiting orders? We have destroyers there. We have 9 aircraft squadrons there, mid-air refuelers in the area, missile destroyers. How long can they all sit there awaiting this decision?
Well, in past conflicts, in preparation for offensive operations, we've set the theater, and it's taken weeks, if not months, to get everything in place. I think the 2 weeks that the president has announced today, it provides the opportunity for the 2 carrier strike groups that are coming into the region, one out of the Indo-Pacific and one out of Norfolk, the Nimitz and the Ford strike groups specifically. And then also it's providing an opportunity for the CENTCOM commander to do a series of rehearsals based on the options that he provided to the president through the Secretary of Defense.
So it's actually giving our own military a chance to make sure everything is set. I mean, because we had, General Wesley Clark on last night saying there is a danger in having all these military assets just sitting there waiting.
Well, there's risk. There's risk trade-offs. So taking a carrier strike group out of, absent of what's going on in Iran, our principal strategic focus, and that is the Indo-Pacific and China in terms of deterrence. So there's a risk there. There is a point when you have forces, deployed and then postured for potential operations where you might see a little atrophy. We're not even close to that yet. I respect General Clark's, point, but we're not even close to that, right now in terms of, just kind of the wear that goes on in terms of preparation. As important is that it's given the opportunity to reposition forces and capabilities, increase their force protection and all those bases that we have inside of the Middle East, very, very in close proximity to Iran.
President Trump is buying himself some time to decide. He's also buying some time for Iran to cave and time for perhaps Russia and China to intervene and force Iran to the table. But might we also be missing an important opportunity to destroy this key nuclear facility, Fordo, for once and for all?
Well, Fordo is not going anywhere. And so, that facility is, deeply underground. And whether we struck it, over this next period of darkness or 2 weeks from now, we can still have the desired effects that we want in terms of denying its ability to be used for enhanced uranium enrichment. So, I actually think as a former military professional, it's very good that this time is allowed to try to come to a diplomatic, closure to this conflict and ultimately get Iran and the Khomeini and the rest of the regime leadership to give up their nuclear program. And, it's wait and see if we're going to be successful.
President Trump is undoubtedly weighing all the risks that a military strike on Iran might trigger. Iran has vowed to strike back and kill Americans if we bomb Fordo. The target list for Iran is long and troubling. Iran and its proxies could attack American bases, American soldiers. Iran could cut off oil through the Strait of Hormuz and cause global economic pain. Iran could even launch a dirty bomb or a bioweapon at Western targets in the Middle East or in Europe.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the last capability. I couldn't really speak to that, but certainly the range of options that you just laid out, Elizabeth, they have, even despite the success that Israel has had over the course of the last 7 days. They still have a lot of options. They still have a lot of surface-to-surface missiles, and probably the most capable militia group, that is the Shia militias. They've made a statement that they will attack the U.S. if, in fact, they enter the conflict.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.